Bum 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 bum. What's up? Everything good to go? Welcome to, what is it, 72? Yo, losing track now, there's so many. Welcome to AMA 72. So I've been bad at keeping up with my schedule. Today's just going to be super quick, chill stream. I got about an hour and 15 minutes or so until I gotta go out and do some stuff with the kids, which will be till about 5. Oh, Red. Yo. Red, what's up? Hold on, let me see. So YouTube has been going on this ad rampage. I think it was just last week. They disabled those YouTube ad blockers, so, which is kind of annoying. But also it's good for me as a creator, because then I guess it forces people to buy YouTube Premium, or more ads will be shown on my videos, and maybe it'll make more revenue. Who knows? So today, just wanted to just make sure I get a stream in and just see what's up. Nothing much, man. Wage slaving my ass off. Oh, dude, you're at work? Oh yeah, it's what is it? 12:45? 12:45 Cali time. How's my settings? Is everything good, Red? Audio, video. Last week, YouTube was screaming at me for too high of a bitrate. How you been? I've been good, dude. Let me see. I've been better than usual, I guess you could say. I've been incredibly optimistic. Channel has been doing good. Business is doing good. The second channel is doing good. So yeah, nothing to complain about. Now I'm off this weekend. Settings are good. Okay, perfect. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, so the past couple weeks, I've really just been focusing in on the craft, you know, making the videos, the streams, the second channel. The podcast has sort of fallen by the wayside. It is probably the most frustrating thing that I do. I've just had so many issues with getting guests on that either ghost me, or they're a no-show, or last minute they have some reason for why they can't do the pod. And so the podcast has been a huge headache for me, and it sort of wastes a lot of time, right? Because I could be allotting that time to something more beneficial. So podcast has slowly fallen down the ranks in terms of importance of the content that I've been making. So I've just been focusing in on the other stuff, and it's been a lot of fun. The streams, hopefully, will get a little bit more regular. I know I've tried to stick with like a time or a strategy, or not a strategy, a schedule, but it's just, I don't know, man. I just can't keep up with one. So I figured, you know what, Saturday or Sunday, as soon as I find a moment for an hour or two, I'm just gonna go for it. But this week has been incredibly interesting for news, economy, all that type of stuff. So maybe we can get some interesting questions going. But I'm still optimistic. That sucks about the podcast. Ghosting is normalized nowadays. Yeah, it's all right. Here's the other thing though. I figured there's going to be tons of business ventures that I try that are going to fail. And so my plan was to sort of diversify. Why can't I say that word? Diversify. And have the main channel, have the analytics channel, have the podcast channel. Now, I also have a secret channel that I don't tell anyone about. So I have a fourth channel. But yeah, it's just diversifying. over a bunch of things, see what works, try new things, tweak this, tweak that, and then double down on what's successful, right? Raymond Vega, what up? Yo, what's up, Raymond? Or I'll call you Ray. What's up, Ray? How you doing? How was your Sunday, bro? So I'm excited for the NBA season to start this week. I'm pretty hyped up about that. I think it starts on Tuesday, I want to say. Pretty sure it's like Lakers Denver and someone. Let's see. Tuesday the 24th. We got Lakers in Denver, Phoenix, and Golden State. Yeah, so I'm excited about that, to have the NBA season come back. Definitely won't be doing any betting though. No betting, no betting. I tried to edit videos for an up-and-coming YouTuber a year ago. He checked out my portfolio and he offered me a position. I gave him my rates and dude never answered back. Oh my gosh. Red, that is... I don't know what it is, but that feels like the standard response in social media. It's just... It's so frustrating. I don't know what it is. And on the other side... with me as a content creator, I've had people reach out to me and then maybe they've wanted to try to learn about video editing or whatever, like looking for a job and stuff. And the rapport and what's the other word I'm looking for? Punctuality and professionalism of people online is brutal. It is so brutal. I'll be like, okay, show me your portfolio of work. Or give me a Google Drive link with some stuff that you've done. And it's like, no reply. Or they'll reply like 3 weeks later. I'm like, dude, where's the sense of urgency? And so the same thing with the podcast, man. I'll talk to someone who's interesting. Or maybe they are in a niche that I'm curious about. And I'll be like, hey, you know, love your channel, so-and-so. You want to come on the podcast? And 99% of the time, the response I get is like, yeah, of course, let's do it. That's awesome. That's so cool. Let's collaborate. And then when push comes to shove and we schedule a date or a time, it's always like, oh, I can't do it. Can we do it next week? Next week turns into next month. The next month, oh, let's do a Saturday. And the Saturday, they no show. And it's, oh, let's rebook it for the next weekend after. Or let's wait till after Christmas. And it's just a huge waste of my time. So instead, I've sort of been transitioning that time from focusing in on the podcast to focusing more on the one-on-one coaching calls that I've been doing. I started like a coaching call service business. I did a couple calls for free in the beginning just to, I don't know, get clientele or practice. And I've been getting a couple regular clients, which is super cool now. So this is like an added revenue to the business and it's enjoyable, right? Again, it's like working on my ability to communicate with people. You're a Lakers fan, bro? I guess you could say technically I should be a Toronto Raptors fan. I'm just trying to enjoy LeBron while he's still around. I was old enough to watch the end of Jordan's career. I watched all of Kobe's career, and it's Tim Duncan's career. And whether you love or hate these guys, towards the end, as a basketball fan, you just have an appreciation for their greatness, you know? And there's only so many more years that these guys will play, right? So people are just fucking weird. That's the worst. Yeah. You know what it is too? People are so like awkward, I feel like, in the social media space. I don't know. Paul Sean, hi, thanks for your videos, man. They're great listening. Hey, no problem, Paul. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Glad you enjoy the videos. Took 2 grams of albino penis envy shrooms last week, bro. Uh-oh, here we go. This is how the stories always start. It started off good, Ended bad. Oh no. I had severe ego death, completely lost my grip with reality, forgot who I was, my name, location, and everything. Wait, albino penis envy. No. Pause. Yo, Red. Yo, you kill me, bro. Oh, that's funny. Damn, you had ego death off of 2 grams. That's pretty intense. Jeez, that's some insane tolerance, or lack of tolerance, or is it just the strain is that strong? Man, that sounds wild. Completely lost grip with reality, forgot who I was, my name, location, and everything. Dang, dude. That must have been an interesting trip. Apes? LOL? Oh, okay. You call albino penis envy apes. Because I know PEs, but that's interesting. Let me do some. I want to do some Googling. Ba, ba, ba. Wait, should I not Google albino penis envy? What is gonna come up in Google Images? Am I making a mistake? Okay, no mistakes were made. The name is so funny. It kills me. Pause envy. Yeah, I've always been a golden teacher dude. It's like never had a super bad experience, never had a super terrible trip, no crazy side effects. It's golden teachers has always been my go-to, and they've always treated me well. So I wonder if that's a mistake though. Is it a mistake to stay too comfortable and not try any other strains? I wonder. Maybe I'm just settling. Golden teachers are light and gentle. Yeah, I agree with that. Damn, albino penis envy. So are they like a lot stronger than golden teachers? That's the thing that's so tough with psychedelics. It's trying to gauge the range of the strength of the strain. Also in contrast to the your own personal tolerance. Like it's so hard to recommend like a certain dose level for some people. Because I've told people that 5 grams, 4.5 plus grams gets me to a pretty dark place. And then I've had conversations with dudes that are like, oh man, that's nothing. I do like 8 grams on the regular. I'd be like, 8? 8 grams? Oh my gosh. I probably lose my mind and never come back. You should try apes, bro. Just be careful. Actually, good advice, sir. Good advice. I'm pretty sure if I would try a different strain, I would just do 1 gram. Probably. I'm usually pretty good with that. I have no issues with starting off small. You saw Jimmy Butler's stunt recently. Oh, dude. Yo, this guy. So this guy, last year, he came in to Media Day with what? The full dreadlocks? And then this year, it was like this super emo punk rock look. Oh, it was so cringe. Yo, that's such a bad look. I like Jimmy Butler though. He's pretty funny. Jimmy Emo Butler, yeah, that's it. Jimmy Butler's a troll. Dude, he's a super troll. I really liked it when he was on... What team was it? Minnesota? I think he was on Minnesota for a year with Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins. And there was that story that came out, how he took all the reserves and he played, I don't know, some game in practice, like the starters versus Jimmy and the reserves, and he was like talking shit the whole time, and he busted their ass. Yeah, I like Jimmy Butler. Problem is though, that guy, don't think he's ever gonna get a ring. So he had what, 2 chances, right? He had the bubble opportunity against the Lakers, and then he had this most recent NBA Finals against the Nuggets. Sorry, Jimmy Buckets, but I don't know how you're going to get a ring, my dude. Some people were actually offended. Wow, really? That's soft. They thought dude was serious. Oh my. Dude. What is it with this outrage culture that we live in nowadays? Everyone is so soft, so sensitive. Everyone is in their feelings. You can't talk to anyone without finding out what their pronouns are. It's just, I don't know, dude. Change this song. Westbrook getting a ring this year, put it on record. Whoa, wow, Westbrook is getting a ring with the Clippers? So for that to happen, Kawhi Leonard has to be healthy, Paul George has to be healthy, and that's a tall ask. Pronouns, they don't know my son. You know what my response to all of that pronoun stuff has always been? I'm like, you know what? Let's just skip all the formalities. Let's skip all the confusion. My name is Derek. What is yours? And I'll just use your name. It's as simple as that. And I don't know how that doesn't work. It's just so simple. Because why can't I just use your name? Everyone has a name. What's your name? But that's usually my strategy when it comes to encounters with those kinds of people. Yo, Afro! Afro! What's up, dude? How you doing? So me and Afro are trying to figure out a collaboration to a psychedelic trip report. That'll be super cool. I have a couple on my list that I want to get to. Oh, so one thing. Actually, I wanted to talk about this with you guys in regards to the videos on my channel, right? So in the past, whenever I make normal YouTube videos where I'm talking about a certain subject, telling a story or whatever, those videos always perform really poorly. But then whenever I make some type of video that is a psychedelic trip report or a gambling story, those videos always do so well. And I can see it in the analytics. It's like the click-through rate and the average view duration for those two types of videos, I don't know, it's so much better than all those previous videos that I used to make. And I'm not complaining, but to be perfectly honest, making these trip report videos, they're so easy. It's just me reading a story and then I just have like a little reaction video to it after. So there's like nothing creative that I have to do, and it's super easy for me to churn out these videos. And I always wonder, like, because I want to make the distinction between like the core audience and just like the analytics. Like you guys that come to the stream normally, do you care for the videos or do you just like the streams? Should I spend less effort on the quality of the videos and maybe post videos more often, do streams more often. It's like this balance, right? Like, what should I try to aim for? More quality, less quality, more quantity, less quantity. So I'm always like trying to gauge what I should do, because I could post a lot more videos quicker, or maybe I could do more streams if I spend less time on the videos. I don't know. I'm just always trying to figure out like what's the best direction for the channel. What do people want? I've already made a demo for a psychedelic music track. Oh, sick. Nice, dude. But if people enjoy the videos, isn't that good enough? Yeah, it is. Because here's the thing. In the beginning, this feels like a stupid thing for me to complain about, right? Like, I finally found something that's working and people are really resonating with the content. But it feels like it's inauthentic, or it's kind of cheap, or it's like too easy. I don't know, it makes me feel kind of weird. Or maybe because it's easy for me to produce, would people appreciate like 3 uploads a week? Maybe that would be better. I don't know. I'm just always trying to gauge, because the biggest mistake that like a YouTuber can make is finding something that works, just staying complacent and never trying to improve. I always want to try to get better. I always want to try to improve. What is the next level? What can I do? What can I do to better the way that I speak, to create better videos or edit videos more clearly, or whatever you want to, whatever the thing is that we're talking about. I'm always looking to better myself, and I always want to improve, right? I always want to progress. So that's why I always ask myself these questions. You've never got any videos taken down for talking about psychedelics? I have. So I got 2 strikes, and well, actually no, the YouTube changed them from a strike to a warning. So I got 2 warnings about 2 videos, and both of them got deleted. Well, it's on YouTube, but I can't even watch it. It's all red. Like, YouTube made everything, all the text red, and it's like completely blocked out. It's ineligible to view. It's ineligible to monetize. Ineligible to comment. Like, you just can't do anything with it. It's completely blocked. And then another one they just straight up deleted. That's the thing that sucks about the psychedelics, right? You have to be very careful. And what I learned was, when I talk about psychedelics, it's very sensitive when you use B-roll footage, right? And so if you guys watch any of my psychedelic videos, it will just be one very simple video clip that plays throughout the whole video. And that seems to be okay. It's when you show all these dramatization of images and emotions and people and substances and locations and methods. It's when you show all that stuff through B-roll that my stuff really gets flagged. So again, this is a very beneficial solution for me. Finding one simple clip that's like 10 minutes long and just plotting that down in the video section. It's easy, right? But it makes me feel like a fraud, right? Because it feels too easy. Again, maybe I'm just being foolish for complaining about something that benefits me. But yeah, that seems to be the way that I've been able to keep creating videos about psychedelics, is to stop talking about educational topics and stop showing a bunch of flashy B-roll. Well, it sure is more effort than those reaction channels put in. Yeah, so I thought about that. The reaction channels, it's kind of rough because they'll just play someone's video in the clip and they just react to it in real time. And that is like super low effort, right? And if you're someone that has a very extroverted personality, or maybe you're kind of controversial or brash and you like to shit on people or you say crazy stuff, that's going to get you a lot of eyeballs, right? So I didn't want to do that. So I sort of wanted to just go like a step below that, where I'll find the story, I'll read it myself, and I'll make like a separate recording after the story is done and just give my thoughts and opinions. So I don't know. More streams will be fire though, but it's all up to you. You know what? I think the dream is when the day job is gone and we have like a really, maybe not a really big, but a what's the best way to describe, how do I describe this? Because here's the thing, it's right now the day job kills my ability to stream Monday to Friday, right? So I only have Saturday and Sunday to stream. And usually one of those days will be dedicated to family time, right? Going out with the kids, maybe grocery shopping. Like yesterday, for example, Saturday. I woke up with the kids. We had a birthday party to go to. And so that's like the whole day, right? Traveling and all this stuff. And so if the day job isn't there, it unlocks my availability from Monday to Friday. And so I think long term, that'd be super. I would love to stream like during the week. Man, that'd be awesome. Because imagine you find a way where, I don't know, maybe everyone gets off at work at 5 or something and I stream after people's normal shifts. Whatever, I don't know. And then we just like talk about stuff. That'd be super cool. And I thoroughly enjoy the streams too. You know, these streams, I think they've given me the biggest amount of growth in terms of myself as a person, because it makes me really focus in on what we're talking about. You know, the YouTube videos are easy, just record it. I can edit out all the stupid mistakes I make and all the all the words I mispronounce and the way I misspeak. You know, I can just edit that out. Podcast, same thing. If there's a section of the podcast where I say something crazy, I can just edit it out. But this this is interesting, because every time I screw up a sentence or mess up a word, I can't take it back. So I'm really locked in on trying to give you guys my best effort possible when it comes to communicating and talking about ideas. And what that's done for me, it's really helped me improve as a speaker. And I love that. You know, I love, again, it's progression. I love just progressing, getting better, reaching new levels, you know. That's just like part of what I love about all this stuff. I ate shrooms one time on stream and YouTube took it down. Oh man. Did you show the actual shrooms in this stream? Because the way I'll do it is I'll take the shrooms and then stream after. Right? Because it takes time for the effects to kick in anyway. And this is a thing too. It's I had someone, there was some dude that sent me a bunch of messages, and he was saying how he reported all my content to YouTube. Like he flagged all my videos and he reported it. I was like, whatever, dude, do whatever you want. Sure. So I wonder if people like that also brings attention to your channel. If maybe you piss off too many people like that and they start flagging all your stuff, then YouTube is more worried about your stream. I don't know. See, I don't even really know how all this, the YouTube streaming game works. I'm still trying to figure it out. Like all of these streams, right, that I've made the past couple of months, all of them have had limited monetization. Let me see. So every single stream since June, yeah, have all been flagged with ad suitability. We talk about stuff on the stream that's not eligible for full monetization, and I don't know. Apparently, I am too controversial. So, at first I thought it was a language, because if you swear too much, then that can trigger limited monetization, but it's not like, it's pretty rare or infrequent. More people have been turning into, yeah, dude, Red, the past couple streams was lit. There was a whole bunch of new people. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I think that number that's really good is when we get like 15 people or so. I really like that, because it's an amount where the chat doesn't get too crazy and you can still engage with everyone, but it's also, it's popping, right? It's fun when there's like a bunch of people in the chat. Yeah, I showed it. I ate them straight up. Yo, you're a gangster, bro. Yo, that's probably why. Yo, my guy, 0 fucks. Well, the collab definitely can't be considered low effort. I have already spent the whole day working on music. How much spare time do people who mass flag a channel have? That's just sad. Yeah, it's weird too, because not only did they flag my videos, they sent me like emails and messages about how they did it. They're like, this one dude emailed me. He's like, "Oh, you know, you're an asshole. You're a terrible person for promoting all this negative stuff in the world." And then he went on to describe what he did. He's like, "I went on this video. I clicked this, and I clicked that. You know that button with the 3 lines? I clicked that, and then it had an option to report, and I clicked report." And then he typed out what he actually did. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, are you stupid? Like, if you're gonna report the video, go ahead. Go ahead. If you dislike the video, click the thumbs down button. Leave a comment for me. Go ahead. It doesn't matter to me. But to send me an email and to write out all the steps, it just made me laugh. Because I'm like, is it really that important? Were you really that offended? that you have to take out this extra step and tell me word for word about what you did? So I had a pretty good laugh with that one. It actually didn't make me mad. It made me laugh. I was like, dude, you're sad, bro. YouTube doesn't like half Asian males. Oh, I'm so conflicted. It's funny, people at work try to guess my ethnicity, and the guesses that I get are wild, bro. It's like never close. It kind of makes me laugh. I think the most common guess I get is like Native American. I'm like, dude, I'm like so pale. How much do you fast, bro? You mean like intermittent fasting? So on the weekend, I'm assuming that's what you're asking. So on the weekends, no fasting. Usually if I have breakfast with the kids, I'll have breakfast with the kids. During the week, I like to fast. No breakfast, super light lunch if I have one, go to work. I feel the best that way. We're almost at 8K, damn. Yeah, dude. So the channel was, especially last month, it was crazy. I had like record high in views, subscribers, everything. This month it's going to slow down, and this is intentional. Before I've been posting like YouTube shorts every day, and that brings in a ton of new subscribers. But for this month, I decided to just sort of pull back. So I stopped posting shorts, and I've just been focusing more in on the long form videos and getting back to the routine of streaming. So for October, we're going to hit a lot less subscribers. So let's say September we gained 926 subs. That's wild. October, so far we've gained 437. So we'll probably hit like, I don't know, 500-ish for the month, which is still cool. The revenue is what's been sick. And I've been documenting it on the second channel if you guys haven't seen it. Like I think in January I made like $50. And then every single month it's been like more and more and more. And again, it's because of this mentality I have of trying to be better, trying to improve. And so last month was like a record for revenue. We made $254. In October, we're already at $239. So we're probably going to cross 300 for the first time. So super cool. I'm excited. Sounds like your average Reddit moderator. Yeah, probably. Why did he email you though? That's too extra, yeah. Dude, the emails that I get are hilarious. I don't know what it is. The shit talk, like when dudes try to talk shit. Like I get it, it's probably toxic for your mental health. It's not good for you to read that. But some of these comments that people write me, they're just like so crazy. They're so crazy. I'm like, okay, bro. Sure, whatever. You could pass off as Mongolian Russian. Oh, okay. That's pretty accurate. Mongolian Russian. I could definitely see that. Derek is 100% Irish. I'm probably like, that's one ethnicity I'm probably the complete opposite of. I can't drink for shit, dude. I can't handle my alcohol at all. Damn, no wonder you have nice skin, no homo. You know what? In reality, I have really bad skin. I have like horrible eczema or eczema. I don't know, however you say that word. Allergies, rashes. Like I've had horrible skin like my whole life. It wasn't until like my 30s when I started to, I think like my food allergies started to go away and everything sort of started to clear up. But man, I used to have like horrible, bloody, rashy, scabby, dry skin like all the time. It's horrible. Money bags, fake alpha males. Yeah, the revenue is cool. I really enjoy posting on that second channel. I just show everything. I'm just like, yo, this is how much we made. This is how many views we got. I really enjoy posting content on that channel. It's kind of cool. Because then also I can help out other YouTubers who maybe aren't monetizing their channel properly, right? And maybe, you know, it can help them out, make some extra money. Do you watch Vivek? Yes. Yes, I do. All the time? No. Because he does a lot of trip reports. I watch the ones that are about mushrooms. The trip reports that he has about all these other crazy substances, I'm not too familiar with because I've never tried them. So maybe one day if I do, but we'll see. Vivek makes good trip reports. I think I told, yeah, Afro, you're the one that told me about him. I remember because I made one trip report video about my own personal psychedelic. No, it was my very first heroic dose. And I made one video about that and it did really well. And then Afro recommended that I make more. And then he showed me this guy's channel, Vivek. Is that how you say it? Vivek? Vivek or Vivek? How do you pronounce that? I don't know. Whatever. He sounds British. That British dude. And so, yeah, it's a fun sort of way to make content is reading other people's reports because man, stuff especially ones that are detailed. Like dudes have crazy trips, like crazy wild trips. That's wild. I have eczema too. It's mild now, but when I was in middle school, it was bad. Yeah, Red, me too, man. Man, I'm itching my finger right now thinking about it. Because like you guys can't see because of like the quality of the camera, but like this, the skin on my arm here, this used to be all like bloody and rashy and red and dry and cracking, and I'd always be like scratching. And what happened is it like permanently like calloused my arm because I damaged my skin so much that all the skin here on my arm, it's like leather. It's kind of like scales. And it's so messed up because in the summer, all my eczema sort of scaly skin, it will tan because I guess it's like hard and it has protection. And all of like my soft underskin, it will like burn. So I look like a confused lobster in the summer. It's like, how do you half tan, half burn? I look ridiculous. It's like one really bad tan line. Yeah, so I struggled with that stuff for the longest time. And it's hard because, you know, when you're a teenager, you're so self-conscious of how you look, right? It's like you have this crazy blemish on your face, or maybe I used to get like these cracks under my earlobes. My earlobes would bleed, and oh, it was horrendous. I remember like the folds in my eyes. I get eczema there, and they would crack and they would bleed. And when I would take a shower, it would sting. Oh, horrible, horrible. Just high school is the worst. But luckily, you know, as I aged, a lot of that stuff went away, right? And it was also like taking care of yourself too. You know, when you're 14, you don't care about, you know, showering and moisturizing regularly. Like, you just don't care, right? So, Derek, do you eat meat? Look up beef tallow for skin. Works great for eczema. Yes. So I am a how do I say this? So the diet that works the best for me, for my skin, it's been meat or any other type of protein and vegetables and salads. That is like the best diet for me. And what I mean is that in terms of how I feel, my energy, the way my skin reacts, is when I cut out as many carbohydrates like French fries and I don't know, hamburgers, or not oily food. Like what's like super, like what really flares, like pizza or something. It's whenever I just have like meat and a salad, or meat and vegetables, like my skin always sort of clears up. But if I ever get into like, I don't know, hamburgers or McDonald's or pizza or like processed foods, any of that, that's what really like flares up my skin. I don't know how else to explain it. Because when I was younger, I used to eat everything, right? And now that I'm older, it's like, you know, you're smarter about your diet, and that's just what works for me. You know, meat doesn't work for some people, right? And for others it does, but my body responds really well to a high meat and high salad, green type of diet. Man, when you and Vivek doing a collab together? I don't know, maybe one day. That dude's on, again, I gotta get to that level, right? I gotta step up my game. How many subs does that guy have? He has like 100,000, right? Not that subs really matters too much, but yeah, like 100K. So me, as someone that has like barely 8,000, if I try to collab with him, he's probably like, the fuck? Actually, I sent him an email. I asked him if he wanted to be on the podcast. Meat pause? Oh, no. I gonna beat your meat, bro? We're talking about eating meat. Sounds kind of gay. Shit. I walk into that one. Yo, what is this stream? We're talking about meat and albino penis envy. No wonder we get flagged. That's funny. By the way, Derek, you're gonna pass me in total views soon if I don't start uploading. Total views? How do you see that? Let's go to Afro's channel. How do I see total views? Does it tell you some way? Oh yeah, dude, you have like some videos of like killer views, bro. 695K. Damn, the Battlefield soundtrack. Good for you, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, my views are like kind of ass. Have I ever hit 100K? I don't think so, right? How do I do this? I guess videos popular? Okay, so Kiwis has 81,000. Psychedelics has 54. Derek, when are you going to try salvia? So on my list, I have a very short list. LSD is on my list. So that is probably something. I don't know how that's going to work though, but that's on my short list. Channel info. Channel info. What am I, an idiot? Channel info, where is that? Oh, I see. So I have, dang, joined December 14th, 2007. 1.7 million views. Okay, let's go back to your channel. Bum 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 bum. Joined October 4th, 2015. 2.2 million views, bro. Killing it. Killing the game. You know what though? A lot of those views on my channel are kind of cheap because they came from shorts, right? So that I don't think that number is accurate. Because if I filter out my channel, how do you do lifetime? How do I do this? Sorry, I'm just in my analytics tab on another. Okay, so lifetime, I have 557,000. So I'm way behind you. Yeah, 557,000 lifetime. Bum, bum, bum. You're much more consistent at uploading than me, though. Yeah, it's just sort of like it all depends with your goals. I'm so obsessed. I'm just trying to find. For the longest time, it was just finding out what works. Right? I just wanted to find out what works, what resonates with people, what is worth spending my time creating. And once I figured out it was a psychedelic trip reports and these gambling stories, I'm like, bam, doubling down on that. And so now the next step is like, how do I take that to the next level? How do I get to Vivek's level, for example, a guy with like 100,000 subscribers who is talking about all these crazy trip reports? Do I start learning more about LSD or salvia or DMT or any of these other substances in the psychedelic realm? Do I make trip reports on those substances too? The problem is I like to talk about stuff, or I like to make videos about subjects that I have personal experience in. So whenever I talk about mushrooms, for example, in any of the mushroom trip reports, the part at the end where I give my feedback or criticism, you know it's coming from a place of personal experience. If I make a trip report about salvia, what do you call it? Salvia divinorum or whatever. I don't even know. I don't even know how to say it. And so because I don't know how to say it, I've never tried it. So I have no idea how to give like feedback or my opinion on something that I know nothing about, right? So that's my thing. Oh, what? Didn't know shorts pulled so many views. I gotta get on that. Yeah, okay, so the shorts thing, though, it's a trap, right? This is the thing. One shorts view does not equal one regular long form view, right? It's like this massive inflated number. Have you ever seen any of those YouTube channels that only make shorts? Some of them get like tens of millions of views a day. But when you look, it's just all shorts, right? So when you post a short, sometimes you'll get like, usually the shorts will hit the short shelf or the short feed for about like an hour or two, and you'll get like a quick 2,000 views, like bam, like that, you'll get 2,000 views. And then the short, it just dies down. And so if you make a bunch of shorts, you can get a whole bunch of like 1K, 2K views really quickly. And so the numbers are just sort of inflated. Hugs and, oh, Mr. Iceland. Iceland? God damn, I can never, dude. You gotta tell me your name or something. I have this issue every stream. I'm like, yo, who is this guy? I'm like, oh yeah, but then I'm like, I can't pronounce that crazy name. Hugs and Hamid. Oh my god, Alviturson. Bro, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Arnie. Yo, Arnie? Yo, what's up, Arnie? Yo, Arnie like in Schwarzenegger, Arnie? How you doing, bro? Welcome back. How's your Sunday? It means eagle in Old Norse. Oh yeah, I remember we went over that once before. That whole Nordic. Ari Shafir lived 6. Oh yeah, I heard that story. Ari Shafir lived 6 months in another life underwater from smoking salvia. Crazy considering it's a 10-minute long trip. Yeah, I remember he talked to Joe Rogan about it, right? And he said how he had this whole nother life. Craziness. You gotta check out this music video by the band Death Grips. The song is called You Might Think He Loves You, and the lead vocalist is tripping on acid throughout the whole video. Wow. What is that? Death Grips, You Might Think He Loves You. What is this? Okay, I'm gonna pull this up for later. He might, what is it? He might thinks he loves you. Whoa, what is this guy saying? Yo, 5 million views 9 years ago? I don't want to pull this up on the screen. We're gonna get like demonetized for stealing someone's content. Yo, this guy looks messed, bro. Holy. Yo, what is this guy saying? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna listen to that later after the stream. How do you find this, Red? What is this? This guy. Yeah, this guy's losing it. It was great. I went to visit my mother in the south of Iceland like I do almost every weekend. Hey, nice, bro. That's awesome. You have to cherish your elders while they roam this earth. Yeah, that's a great point. It's like if you're lucky enough to still have grandparents alive, parents, there's only so much time that everyone has on the earth, right? You always got to cherish the people that you love. I can totally relate to that. But good for you, bro. Good for you. Salvia looks scary though. People have no idea where they are when they take it. They walk around and stumble, take their clothes off, and just look crazy. Oh my gosh. Ay, ay, ay. That sounds a little rough. See, the other thing with psychedelics too, it's like, I'm not one of those guys that needs to try everything, because I've had so many positive trips from mushrooms. Like, I know how my body reacts to each dose, so I'm very in control when it comes to what I do, except for that stream we had. That one was a little rough. But other than that, it's pretty good because I have a good understanding of what's going to happen. But something like salvia and these other substances, man, sounds terrifying, bro. They're experimental hip hop, great music. Check them out on your own time. Yeah, I got the tab. I got the tab saved, bro. I'm definitely gonna check it out after the stream. Oh yeah, I got about 20 minutes before I got to end the stream. At 5 o'clock, we're gonna go out with the kids. We're gonna take some pictures, get some bubble tea or boba tea. I think that's what you guys call it in America. So we got a family thing after the stream. Derek, did you know crows visit their aging parents too? Oh, I heard something about crows are super intelligent, right? That's interesting. You should start a clinic and be the head shaman. Oh man, shamanic Derek? Based family man? A clinic dedicated to tripping balls. Oh. John Yo, John, what's up? You were here before. Wait, is it worth it to accept job as a call center agent? Wow, that's out of left field. I want to say you're from the Philippines. Are you from the Philippines, John? I think you've been here before and I asked you that. I can't remember. So I'm trying to remember who's in the chat. Call center. If you want to get a call center job, bro, it better pay well. Because you got to deal with like annoying people yelling at you. I worked in a call center once for 8 months. And it was terrible. It was so bad. It was just people yelling at me all the time with their problems. Because think about it. If you're working for a call center, right? The incoming calls, they are all going to be problematic, right? And so if you're okay with dealing with verbal abuse over the phone, then I say go for it if the pay is substantial. But when I did it, I think the pay was like 18 bucks. Definitely not worth it. I love the mushroom streams. So funny to watch. I missed the toast stream, but I had to watch it back. Oh, dude. Don't worry, bro. We'll do them every once in a while. They're a lot of fun. I just have to prepare myself. Because like you get this bizarre anxiety. Because you know that you're streaming out to the world in a live setting and you're tripping. So it adds this whole level of dynamic where in the moment I'm losing my shit. I'm literally losing it on camera. And I'm just trying to keep it together. I'm trying to just appear normal, not freak out, don't like take off my clothes and run around in my basement or you know what I mean? Like I'm trying so hard just to keep it together. And the toast stream was wild. But it's a lot of fun too, right? a couple of my friends, I have a couple of friends at work that watch that stream because I told them about it. They're like, "Oh, what are you doing after work today?" I'm like, "You'll never believe me." Because I was trying to rush home, and a couple of people were like, "Yo, Derek, why are you rushing? Like, usually you just like chilling when you finish work." I'm like, "No, dude, I got to get home. I got this like stream. I'm gonna eat this like magical toast. It's gonna be lit." And they're like, "Hold up, you're doing what? You're gonna stream? You're eating magical toast? Like, what are you, like a warlock?" So that conversation was pretty funny, but yeah, we'll do one. I like to keep those streams for milestones. So what's the next milestone? You guys tell me. 10K subs? Are we celebrating 10K subs? I worked in a call center in college. Never again. Yeah, see, Red knows what's up. Damn, Red, me and you have like a lot of parallels in our journey in life. See, Red. So yeah, Red knows. You know, all those Hollywood stars go to the Amazon and pay good money to take their elixir. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, ayahuasca. I heard it can be a life-changing experience. Would you try that, Derek? So I've looked into ayahuasca. Normally, you go to South America and you need one of these shamans to guide the ritual. And the ayahuasca is usually brewed as a tea, and it makes you purge. So you shit and you vomit uncontrollably. And I can't remember what is it like 5-MeO is the psychedelic compound? I can't remember what the psychedelic compound was in ayahuasca, but anyways, the problem with that is like going to South America just to do that is a pain in the ass. If I was like a single dude without kids and a family, then okay, maybe if I was in my 20s, if I was a younger guy, then I'd probably consider doing that. However, I have heard of these domestic ayahuasca retreats that people have in California, I think. So I wonder if one day it won't just be a thing you do in the rainforest. I had a guy on my podcast, this guy named Virgo. He has a YouTube channel called Psychedelic Actualization. I've talked to him a couple of times on the podcast, and he's done ayahuasca. It's interesting. Would I try it? Yes. But at this point in my life, it just, like logistically, it probably doesn't really work. Got a lot of customer service experience from it though. Oh, that's good. You got something out of it, Red. All I got out of it was anger issues. I got nothing out of that job, bro. It just made me angry. I was just pissed all the time, just yelling at people. God. And I'm not very confrontational. Like, I don't really enjoy confrontation, but that job, man, just pushed me over the edge. Oh, someone's spamming the emojis. Who's that? Try my best to work in Canada in 2024 because of better pay, like 10x. Yeah, I have a lot of Filipino friends who come to Canada because in the Philippines, the currency is the pesos, right? Man, Filipinos are hard workers, dude. I've met so many Filipino people here that have come over from Manila or whatever city. You guys work hard, man. There's a bunch of couriers at work who are Filipino. I hear them speaking Tagalog all the time. Are we getting a Halloween mushroom stream? You gotta dress up and set the mood with some dim lights. Don't have to take many Yo! Halloween mushroom stream. So I'm going to be taking my kids out trick-or-treating for Halloween. Tiffany and Lincoln have costumes as skeletons. Actually, no, wait. Tiffany got a new costume today. I think she's going to be a witch. So I'm excited for that. The neighborhood that we moved to, like this home, this new house that we bought last year, it is very intentional for the kids. Like the community that we live in, there's tons of families, parents, and little kids. So Halloween in this neighborhood that I'm in is crazy. It's crazy. The place I lived before, not so much. I think we maybe had like 5 kids come to the door for trick-or-treating. But this area that I'm in now, it's like kids everywhere. It's awesome. I love it. It's so much fun. It's so cool. The only problem I have is if I go out and take my kids trick-or-treating, I'm not there to answer the door to hand out candy. And so what do? Do I just leave that giant bowl? But then people like ravage the bowl and kill it all. So it's hard to disperse the candy evenly for the kids. So father problems, man. Dad problems. 10K. Okay, so 10K. All right, boys, 10K. When are we hitting 10K? Christmas. Am I gonna hit it by the end of the year? Maybe. No, probably not, because October, November, and then December. It'll probably be why can't I talk? It will probably be in the new year. Derek at a call center. I have some wild stories from the call center, bro. I remember one time this lady shipped like a ring in a package and they lost it. And then we have like a lost and found for products. I'm like, okay, what does a ring look like? Give me a description. And she's like describing it. You know, it's a gold ring with like this diamond. I'm like, is there anything unique about the ring? Do you have a picture of it? And she's like, oh yeah, I have a picture of it. It's my husband's wedding band. I'm like, okay, send me a picture of the ring. And so she sends me a picture of him wearing the ring, right? But he's like naked in the picture. And he's like this fat slob of a dude sitting on a couch. And I'm like, oh my God. And I was like, what is going on? And I had to zoom in, I had to crop in on the picture because he had the ring on his finger it was just, this is ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And then I had to reference that picture with the catalog from our lost and found to try to find this stupid ring. And the crazy thing about this story was that we actually found it, which is nuts. It was this guy's wedding band that had like a piece of his ring like broke off. It was like a very unique looking ring. That's why we found it. But a piece broke off, and then he sent it somewhere for repair, and then the package got lost. So, but I just remember it's like this fat naked dude. I think he had underwear on. And he's like sitting and his hands are like this. And so like you can see the ring here and I had to like crop in on his fat, disgusting, hairy stomach. And then I showed my coworkers and everyone's just like shitting on me. They're just like laughing. They're like, ah. Ayahuasca is basically long-lasting DMT. Oh, is it really? I think it's regular NN-DMT. I don't even know what that is. Okay, so it's like DMT. Isn't DMT quick? Never tried it. I heard you either get the shits or vomit. If you're doing both at the same time, you know you got some evil spirits. Yeah, man, they call it the full body purge, right? Bro, people are wild. You have to clip that story. Oh my God. Dude. Bro, you don't even want to know about even the stories as a courier. Like going to people's homes. You know when Amazon comes to your house, they leave the box on the ground, they take a picture of it and they leave. At FedEx, a lot of our packages, you have to get a signature. So you have to give the person to actually physically sign that you're delivering the package for them. And there's been times where I've been at like a residential delivery and people just answer their door butt ass naked, just crazy mental health issues, just chaos. the way people live is unbelievable. Especially when I used to deliver in the hood, or the hood of Toronto. Derek, are you Apple or PC? Oh, I am PC. I am PC Android. Where's my phone? I have a Galaxy. No, not a Galaxy. I have the phone with the pen. The Note. I have the Note. I tried Apple once. I had an iPhone 4S. It wasn't for me. No, wait. It wasn't that it wasn't for me. I couldn't justify spending the extra money for the iPhone as compared to whatever Android. That was the reason why I'm Android. I'm not part of the Apple cult. Yo, who's going off with the emojis? Is it hard to get a Canadian citizenship? I believe the average time for immigration was 6 years. I think the process is generally 6 to 7 years. A lot of my Filipino friends told me that. Who else is pressing the emojis? I'm hard. Oh, so it's you, Afro. Afro, you're spamming. Oh yeah, I got an email from this lady named Deb. She watches the stream, but she watches the stream on her Kindle, and so she can't type in the chat. So Deb, if you're watching, if you're here, I appreciate you joining or being part of the stream. So we have some viewers who can't get in the chat, but thank you for supporting. Let's see. You know you're gonna run into some freaks in that job. Oh, you told me this before. You guys are the real soldiers. Yeah. Yeah, I've been PC my whole life too. So I've never had a MacBook. We have an iPad upstairs. I don't know. The whole Apple ecosystem, it just doesn't vibe with me. And I don't care for the status. You know, the virtue signaling or the social status you get by being in the blue chat bubble club. Like, all my family has Apple. All of our cousins, like, everyone has Apple. I think only me and my brother don't. My brother's like me. Shout out to Deb. Yeah, shout out to Deb. Oh, we got to I got to wrap it up, boys. I got to go in a couple minutes. It's time for fall pictures of the kids and some bubble tea. So tomorrow I have a video coming out. It is a gambling addiction story about Bitcoin. So you guys want to see it? I think it's going to drop at around 1 o'clock Eastern. So that's the plan. And for now, we'll just keep up with the weekly live streams until hopefully we blow up one day and maybe we can expand the streaming. So appreciate all you guys. Red, as always, my brother, thanks for stopping by. Afro, we'll call you, was it Arnie? Arnie, right? A-R-N-I? Arnie? Our Icelandic brother. Appreciate you guys, man. And John, too. All right, guys, have a good rest of your night, and we will catch you in the next stream. Hopefully next weekend. So, bye.